Welcome to another episode of Kitchen Revolution. So today we're going to learn to make a 1 kg vanilla pound cake, which is extremely soft and simple in our Morphy Richards OTG. So without wasting much time, let's quickly get on to the video. Into a bowl, add 300 grams of all-purpose flour or Maida. To this, I'll be adding 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Please note it is teaspoon and not tablespoon. Next, add a pinch of salt. Mix this really well and keep it aside so our dry ingredients are ready. Next, into a mixer grinder jar, add 300 grams of sugar, powder it and keep it ready. Next, we'll add 3 eggs. These are at room temperature. I had kept them early in the morning from the fridge outside so that they come down to room temperature. Please do not add eggs directly from the fridge, else it will alter the texture of the cake and make it hard. Eggs should always be at room temperature. So whip this in the mixer jar and make it frothy and keep that as well ready. Now as you can see, we line our cake tin, apply some oil, place parchment paper, and then our cake tin is set. If you're new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell icon next to it for regular updates. Click on the all option so that you get updates as and when I post. Also, please do share your feedback in the comment section below and let me know if you want to learn more healthy recipes and other baking or OTG related recipes. Next to this frothy egg mixture, add powdered sugar and whip this again. Meanwhile, we will prepare our oven for preheating. I have set the temperature to 170 degrees Celsius with both the rods on, and we'll set the timer for 10 minutes. So here our egg and sugar mixture is whipped and ready. Finally, we'll add 300 grams of unsalted butter. So for 300 grams of flour, we've taken 300 grams of sugar, 3 eggs, and finally we are adding 300 grams of butter. Add butter in batches. Do not add it all together, else it will be difficult to whip the butter. Now transfer this whipped egg, sugar and butter mixture into a mixing bowl. So our wet ingredients are ready. Now let's add the dry ingredients. Sift the dry ingredients using a strainer or a sifter. Add the dry ingredients in batches and use cut and fold method to mix the batter. Now if you feel that the batter is hard, add 1 tablespoon of milk at a time for the right consistency. Also, I've mentioned in one of my previous videos where I've explained the mistakes while baking. You should use cut and fold method. Please do not over mix. The mixing should happen within 2 minutes and you should use cut and fold method, else it will lead to a flat cake. Hard batter will lead to dry cake. Also, too much of liquid or water content in the batter will lead to a flat and soggy cake. So the right consistency is really very important. Add 1 teaspoon or 1 tablespoon of warm milk at a time till you reach the right consistency. So towards the end, you must have seen that I had added 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. Mix it really well and then transfer it into the cake tin which we had already lined. So please notice the consistency. It is neither too hard nor too watery. This is the consistency that we're looking for. Gently tap the cake tin or gently swoop using a spatula to even out the batter and as well as to remove the air bubbles if any. So our oven is already preheated. Increase the time to around 15 minutes. Close the oven door immediately after placing the cake tin and please do not open it for at least 40 minutes. Once you feel that the cake is ready to be taken out or it is ready or it is baked properly, then only remove the cake tin or else increase the time again till you feel it has baked perfectly. Keep on checking the cake in between. After about 50 minutes when I checked, the top portion had cooked but bottom was still raw. I mean it needed more time to cook, hence I changed the settings. The temperature was set to around 150 degrees Celsius with only the bottom rod on and the timing was set to around 20 to 30 minutes. So after about 20 minutes when I checked with a toothpick, the toothpick came out clean, which means the cake is ready. Now allow the cake to sit in the cake tin for about 10 minutes and then only demold it. So our hot vanilla pound tea time cake is ready. Enjoy it with a hot cup of tea. Also, please note that the baking time increases or decreases depending upon the amount of batter and the size of cake tin as well. I hope you all liked this video. If you're new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching Kitchen Revelations.